Secrets of the Carsarians. Adventure, mystery, intrigue, and reflection through the centuries. Carsarians. Noun. Often capitalized. Of, relating to a female belonging to a secret society of women called the Carsarians, formed in 1237 by Agnes of Bohemia in Prague, Czech dynasty. The word Carsarian was originated by Agnes of Bohemia after the name of a guard, Caesar, who protected her as a child in the palace of King Ottokar I of Bohemia, her father, in Prague. She replaced the E in Caesar with the letter R to create the word Carsarians, to represent the secret society of women. The society is dedicated to the protection of the death-life mask of Saint Francis of Assisi, created in 1226 by Sister Clare and Brother Leo of Assisi. Little is known about this society other than they reveal their membership to each other through an identifiable embroidered patch on the inside of the right sleeve of their garment. The embroidered patch is in the shape of a shield, has a gold border, a red Tau cross, and a black C in the middle of the shield over a white background. Prologue by Lorenzo. A strange woman with a strange story, in a bar in Mexico. Hugh Eady rented a room in a hotel in a small town in Mexico and drank enough alcohol to poison himself. He was buried in an unmarked grave in an unknown cemetery along with his writings and other possessions. Before he died, he gave me a gift I have treasured my whole life, and I never got a chance to thank him. To a great extent, I did not realize and appreciate what he had given me until after he had been gone for many years. Hugh was a friend of my father's. He was the reason I fell in love early on with the power of the human mind to create whole worlds from the imagination. I have learned that the ability to envision these worlds becoming real has been the key to my success. This is a belief that has served me well throughout my career and personal life in crafting adventures for my friends, creating healthy food concepts, supporting young performance artists, setting up international murder mystery events, and more. Hugh and my father had formed a lasting friendship when they attended Lowell High School in San Francisco together. They loved to exchange letters and always enjoyed a game of chess. Hugh chose a different pathway from my dad's. Where my father got married, had children, and was in business making money, Hugh chose to drop out and live the life of a rambler, even often being referred to as bum or hobo, sleeping in San Francisco parks before homeless was a common word. Visits to my dad were nothing unusual for Hugh. He would use his old friend's home as a place to recover from many months of living on the streets. He would take showers, be well fed by my mom, discuss world issues with my father, and spend many hours playing chess with him. He used to write me fables with morals at the ends. Two of my favorites were The Tale of Two Ticks and The Seagull and the Slug, whose morals were, regardless of your life's journey, your destiny has been predetermined, and perseverance is critical to success in life. I had kept these stories in a box in my closet since I was 12 years old. In 1971, while I was away in college, Hugh paid one of his regular visits to my father. Dad later reported that his old friend seemed a bit distracted, as if he had something on his mind. Other than that, and a persistent cough, he appeared to be the Hugh we knew. But something was wrong. My dad informed me that Hugh died of alcoholic poisoning in Mexico. During summer break, I returned to my childhood home, which was where Hugh would stay when he visited our house when I was away. Lying in bed, I mused on his fables and was inspired to retrieve them from my closet. I slid open the door and looked for the box containing Hugh's fables. There in the back of the closet on the floor in the corner was the box I was looking for. But when I opened it, I was stunned to find all the writings gone. Why would Hugh have taken the fables? Or who else would have taken them? When I asked my mom and dad about the contents of the box, they said they had no knowledge of them. Further inspecting the closet, I found another box. This one contained letters written between Hugh and my father over the years, plus a tattered notebook with Hugh's name written in pencil on the cover. I recognized his handwriting and knew it must be his journal. About a third of the way into this notebook was a page titled, "A Strange Woman with a Strange Story in a Bar in Mexico."